Greetings, ladies and gentlemen, and happy holidays to you all. It is the month of December, the month of a bunch of holidays, I guess. You know, there's Christmas and other things that are not Christmas. I'm sorry if I'm a little bit insensitive to other holidays and holiday stuffs like Hanukkah and Kwanzaa, and I'm sure there's probably 15 or 11 others. But, yeah, happy time of year. It is the season for much jolliness and joy, and I wish it upon every single one of you, regardless of whatever holidays or whatever religions you particularly follow. I don't care. Be happy, be nice, be jolly. It's a good time of year to be happy. Because it's also a very stressful time of year for a lot of people, myself included, for various reasons. But anyway, I think it's actually time to amend something that I said previously so as to dissuade a certain degree of panic that, you know, I induced before, and I myself was guilty of being a party to, because yes, the whole COPPA and FTC regulations, whatnot, they're the thing that's going on with YouTube. I am still somewhat worried about that, but after recent videos that have come up, I'm slightly less worried about it. So, with that said, I'm going to amend the fact that I said last time that I would be leaving YouTube by saying I may leave YouTube. Because at this point, I'm pretty sure that it's slightly less likely that I'm just gonna up and outright leave and take everything with me. That's not me saying with absolute certainty that I am not leaving YouTube, because, you know, everything seems a lot better now. You know, we have a little bit more context for what's coming up, and I feel a little bit more relaxed in that sense. But at the same time, there's some very extremely stupid and scummy. Let's not beat around the bush here. YouTube, even getting into this situation in the first place where it got sued by the FTC, is proof of their scumness. And I think they still are pretty darn scummy towards their creator base because of certain decisions that I won't elaborate too much on here. But at this point, YouTube's business attitude towards this whole ordeal, and, you know, their lack of utter transparency, it just, when creators are so worried about what's going to happen to them, whether or not they'll be declared for kids or not, and, you know, some people still are worried about this, but I'm slightly less worried about it. At the same time, YouTube, the business end of things is just so utterly disdainful to me right now that I feel like my decision whether or not to leave at this point won't necessarily be in fear of the FTC and COPPA so much as it is to show my disdain for YouTube and its decisions, because that's what bothers me more at this point, more so than the legal issues. And I mean, if all else fails, I'm not going to delete everything. I'm just going to make it hidden. It is just going to disappear. I'm just going to go invisible, at least until the dust settles and I feel safe once again, and then maybe I'll come back. But we'll have yet to see. The point still remains. I may or may not be leaving YouTube. That's still kind of in the air. It's less likely now, but it's still there. And furthermore, it's not like even after I stated that I was going to leave YouTube that I immediately stopped doing anything anyway, and I'm still continuing to work on content for the things that I do here. And I would like to continue to make content. It's just like I said, I would like to continue to make content if I felt safe doing it, and that if I didn't have to do all sorts of workarounds or lose my audience for it. But yeah, I'm still going. With that in mind, something specific that I'm working on right now is probably going to take up a lot of my time and probably won't be done until Christmas. So for anyone who's anticipating a nice special Christmas event from the Devassi Mentality, yeah, something's happening. Maybe, hopefully I'll have it done by then, and hopefully I won't wear myself out in the process, because it's yeah. And with that in mind, I would also like to apologize for any lack of progress on my Embers of a Lost War series, because I told myself I wanted to get that back and rolling before the year is over, but I don't think that's very likely at this point. I mean, I'm glad that I've made what progress that I have, as minimal as it seems in the grand scheme of things, but I don't think you're going to be seeing Embers of a Lost War until next year at the earliest. Like, that's not a guarantee that I won't manage to squeeze out something from it before the end of the year, and before I decide whether or not I decide for certain that I'm going to be leaving YouTube, because that's still a thing that's in the air. Want to keep reminding people of that. It's not as much of a certainty now, but it is still a lingering possibility at the moment. Also, if you're watching this on the Let's Play channel, I'd like to apologize for the complete lack of any content that I'm going to be doing for that channel either. Because of everything else I'm trying to work on. Although, again, you might see the thing that I intend to be working on as a Christmas special one way or another. Who knows? We'll find out. What else do I have to talk about? Oh, right. Weekend streams. Well, for those of you who were there the last couple of weekends that I tried to do something, you realize I'm having a bit of trouble on that front. Like, YouTube's current system and Restream, which I usually use in order to stream to both YouTube and Twitch at the exact same time so that I could keep my audience more broad. Obviously something is not working out between one of those two, and I feel like, unfortunately, I'm just going to have to drop streaming to both platforms at once, and I'm simply going to move, at least for the time being, over to Twitch explicitly. Now, this is kind of a problem because I'm not, for some reason, I can't directly link Twitch to my YouTube and therefore transfer any archives of any streams that I do from Twitch to YouTube. At least the last time that I tried to do it. I might be doing something wrong, but we'll have to see. Either way, for now, weekend streams will be Twitch only. Next order of business. Alright. As of the time of this recording, it's still an in-progress sort of thing, but I am trying to get some photos taken of some things that I'm trying to get sold off, because I have some things that, honestly, it's mostly just stuff that I've had sitting by that I've been meaning to sell for a long time, because I don't know why. It's just stuff that I didn't want to necessarily keep, but I am working on that right now as of the time of this recording. If I manage to get listings up at some point, you can probably find it through either my social media or Discord or something. And with that in mind, there was been some comment toward the possibility of expanding my social media presence online beyond Twitter, which in and of itself is kind of a cesspool that I rarely like to indulge. But I don't think I'm going to do that, because it seems like nowhere the alternatives for Twitter are really not that much better, or have completely different problems that I don't want to indulge. Like, I'm not getting Facebook. I don't do Facebook. I just fuck Facebook. Giving up all your personal life for them, dropping all your personal information to confirm that you are who you claim to be, and that they can legally or sell off anything they want in order to turn you into a consumer or product or something. Fuck Facebook. Just fuck it. Not gonna bother with it. Do I have anything else that I wish to address during the course of this video? Oh, I guess I want to give a thanks for the influx of subscribers to my stop motion channel, thanks to the Rejecticons Discord, which was directed to me by one Crimson Raptors. I know I haven't really said a great deal for the short amount of time that I've been on there, but I do thank everyone for taking an interest in my stuff. Is that the end of it? Looks like it, huh? Alright, well, I could swear there was something else I wanted to talk about, but I haven't listed anything else on this little thing I have to keep track of my thoughts with. So, I'm just gonna say my usual outro. Thanks for watching. Follow me on my social media. I also have Discord server, maybe, I'm not sure. Do I put that in the links anymore? I can't remember. Whatever. RCFS and out.